Gentlemen, how are we doing today? We will be indeed taking a look at the updated Minnesota Vikings theme team here on Madden 25. Gentlemen, I know it's been, probably about a week or so, week and a half since the last theme team video. I'm not losing interest in the theme team videos, I promise, boys. It's just, sometimes stuff comes up in life, and, sometimes you just gotta delay, the video games or, stuff of that sort. I don't know why I'm yapping about it, guys. I'm just spewing out of my mouth hole. But boys, the theme team is absolutely insane. Obviously, it is, I'm recording this on June 17th, so yeah, all the theme teams in the video game are gonna be pretty solid, so no real need for me to blob about all of that. Oh, this theme team's so good. Boys, I'm just gonna quit talking before we look at them though. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe to the channel. It's free, helps me out a ton. You guys can always unsubscribe. Let me know what other teams y'all want to see next. And yeah, let's go look at the Vikings theme team. All right, boys, we're gonna start out on offense. And also, I did get a comment on the last video. I kind of wanted to address this because obviously I always run fillers on the offensive line. I got a comment saying not running, I forget, the Browns offensive lineman is atrocious. I get it. It does kind of suck. I would love to run, obviously, a full team's offensive line, but sometimes there are just such horrid offensive line cards. A, I don't want to run them. B, sometimes the cards are really expensive. I'd rather spend the coins on other positions because you guys know I make all these theme teams on my own dime and on my own time. So that's why I run fillers on the offensive line. Plus, when you're out there on the field, you honestly can't even tell, what team your offensive linemen are. We're not looking at that, boys. But what we will be looking at is our quarterback one, JJ McCarthy. I don't know if he's going to start this year. I hope he does. He looked good in preseason. We got a lot of really good abilities. I think we got dots on him. Pass lead elite, Truz, master tack, all that good stuff. I'm excited to run him. Aaron Jones will be running back one. We got angry runs, tank, evasive, Truz, human joystick. I don't know if I said evasive. I'm getting a Snapchat right now. Yeah, it's a really, really solid running back one card. And to back him up will be Adrian Peterson, his field pass card. I think we got tank on him as well. So we should definitely, be putting a pill in his hands too. Pretty solid backfield. Nate Burleson, Cordero Patterson, and Randall McDaniel are our three wide receivers. I know it's a little bit of a weird, wide receiver core. I think that there is a Jordan Addison, roster revolution card. Pretty solid. He's really expensive though. So yeah, we went the, different route. Cordell Patterson and Randall McDaniel. Kind of a funny, wide receiver core right there. I'm excited to use them. There is a TJ Hawkinson roster revolution card. He's not up on the auction house, unfortunately. Obviously, I could afford him. If so, he's pretty cheap, like 100K. So we had to go with this Alan Page card because I don't really want to wait around too much. We threw on reach for it just for, shits and gigs. Don't know why I did that. Offensive line, like I said, is all fillers. Gentlemen, let's look at the defense. All right, we will start up at free safety one. We are running Cameron Bynum, his theme team search card. All of the abilities we need. I think we do also have avalanche on him, so hopefully we get a hit, stick, fumble, all of the zone KOs we need. Randy Moss is going to be our strong safety one. Of course, Randy Moss is he's a wide receiver, but he got an out of position cornerback card. But there are no strong safeties on the auction house right now that I can really pick up. I mean, there's really good ones, but for this theme team, all of those strong safeties are just not up on the auction block. Sometimes, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Sometimes later in the year, it gets kind of hard to find some of these cards. So we're running cornerback Randy Moss as strong safety one. He is a lower overall now, but usually gold 99. All the abilities we need, universal coverage, the whole 9 yards. Our linebackers for the theme team, Andrew Van Ginkel, Ivan Pace Jr., and Jonathan Grenard. There is also a Blake Cashman, who's also a pretty solid user. So yeah, I'm still going to be running 6-1. I don't know if these will be our 3 guys, kind of like dropping a coverage. I might blitz Jonathan Grenard every single play and maybe drop Andrew Van Ginkel. We have dual threat on him, I think, which is like unstoppable force, but also like all the zone KOs. I don't know. We'll test it out. Ivan Pace, all the KOs we need. Pretty solid card right there as well. Our cornerbacks will be Isaiah Rodgers. I didn't boost him all the way up, his theme team surge card, so we just have, mid zone, deep zone KO, and pick artist, but still pretty solid card right there. And then the honors, or like the retirement card, the Pat P card, every single ability we would ever need. Universal coverage, return man. We're definitely gonna, return with him. I'm excited to get to use him. I always forget he played for the Vikings, but he did for like 1 or 2 years. So defensive line is very solid. I'll quickly go through them. We got Javon Hargrave, Dalvin Tomlinson, Alan Page, Danielle Hunter, all with super insane abilities. I think unstoppable force on Alan Page and maybe avalanche on Danielle Hunter, but pretty solid, boys. I'm excited to use the theme team. Here is the special teams. Of course, Pat Pete at both kick return and punt returner with that return man ability. Specialist tabs right there, playbooks and visuals. I will show you just to make sure I'm not pulling your leg and I'm not lying. 50 out of 50 for the theme team. +3 excel, strength, +2 change of direction, and +2 speed. But we're actually getting like +3 or +4 speed because of all the theme team surge boosts. Sure, y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, boys, I'm excited to use the theme team. I know I've said it like 4 times. Let's go take him to a few games. Let's see what we can do. All right, game 1 does look like I don't think we're home, but our top 3 is pretty solid. I don't know why Pat McAfee is up there. That really pisses me off. I think I accidentally left his abilities activated, so that's why he was in the top 3. That looked really stupid. I look like such a gooner. I don't know. I might actually sub Pat McAfee in on defense at one of our linebackers that drop into coverage. We'll see how it plays out with Jonathan Grenard, but I feel like that's just cheating. We are on offense, however. I think I might just, toss the ball out to Aaron Jones' first play, except I think he's going to be on that. So we are just going to run the football. Breaking hit stick tackles, not bad. All right, Adrian Peterson is kind of dogging out. First couple plays, we like to see it. All right, not a bad run. We do have Truz on JJ McCarthy. I kind of feel like a degenerate running around with him like that, but it's it's middle of June. I don't really think there's any rules against running around with some Truz. We got Randall McDaniel. That's a funny name. It's kind of like Ronald McDonald, but it's not. Good first down. Let's see if we can score. I know that my offense gets very, very sketchy down here in the red zone, so there's no way. There's no way. And I think that was Alan Page, that 96 overall defensive tackle at tight end. Pretty good toss too by JJ McCarthy. I think that was Dots coming in clutch. Not a bad drive. Also, gentlemen, I think if you watch the last video, I was saying I was trying to get into the NBA a little bit. This guy's returning it. Never mind. But I don't know. I think that the NBA Finals at the moment is all tied up. Is it not? Never mind. OKC leads the series 3-2, which is kind of crazy. I think I said my buddy was a OKC fan in the last video, if you guys remember that. Yeah, so honestly, hopefully they win. Make my friend happy. Get that football. Are you fucking kidding me? Gentlemen, I do apologize. I was on the phone with my girlfriend. She just got off work, so she's coming home. And this is what happens. This is what happens when I'm not locked in. Not locked in. I got no idea if you can hear it, but I'm currently filling up the sink with some warm water right now. So, oh my God, what a catch. What a catch. Touchdown. Touchdown. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. That's exactly how we want to end the first half. He does get football. He does get the ball at halftime. But we go up 2 possessions going into half. Oh, it is just such a beautiful sight. Such a horrible ball by Bo Nix. And I think that was I think Isaiah Rodgers. We'd love to see it. Some good stick work by me. I'm going to give myself a little bit of a pat on the back. All right, well, I feel like we're locked, like low-key kind of locked in, but he's still picking up yards on us, so I don't know. Yep, and that's why you equip why you equip Avalanche, and then you get the Pat Peterson card. That's why. And that's why you run a Vikings theme team, and that's why you rage quit, and that's why you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Not a bad first game, boys. All right, game 2. We are on offense once again. However, we are home. We are going to start out with the same play, and I think toss it right out to Aaron Jones. Oh, yeah. And I thought I was going to juke him out. I thought I was going to get him. Not bad, not bad. I love that little angle we're out of Adrian Peterson. Not a bad run. That was pretty chopped, but it works. Oh man, I thought Truz was gonna work. Can't fumble the result of the tackle. I don't know. I guess Truz doesn't work against Avalanche. Well, pretty unfortunate first drive. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really seen any, anything like that as of late about how, and now he's so fucking tired. Holy cow. All right, not bad. That was horrible. That was like it was a bad play. Nice ball, nice catch. Well, we should definitely not be going for it, but I feel like at this point I'm already cooked. So we're going to try and go for it. And we got no time. Yeah, now we're definitely cooked. If this guy scores again, I mean, we'll be a little out of range, but we might be okay. And why is there just legitimately nobody over here? I fear we're cooked, boys. I fear we're cooked. I mean, I don't know. I think after that first fumble, we're just downhill. But it's okay. He's probably going to score. I mean, we'll definitely try. We'll try to come back. But why is there nobody over there? I'm baffled as to why there's just nobody over there. I have a light purple. I don't know why he's following that guy. Nice ball, nice catch. We get 6. That's all that matters. It was a really, really long drive, but it is what it is. He does get ball at half, so yeah, I think I've said it a few times. We're probably cooked. Oh well. Are we for real? Why? I don't know if I need to like work on adjustments or something, but there are just huge holes. I just don't understand. Like, where was Randy Moss? He wasn't guarding that guy, I'll tell you that. And why is God, I just do not get it. I'm done with this fuck. Well, gentlemen, Vikings team pretty solid. Obviously, game 1 was too good to be true. Am I right? Game 2, I honestly don't even know how much I'm going to show for that last game. That was pretty horrible. That was pretty bad. That was some of the worst Madden I've played in quite a long time, but it is what it is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose big time and just get shafted. But what are you gonna do? The Vikings theme team actually did play pretty solid. There's really no holes on the theme team that need to be filled. I think, you know, maybe tight end. Obviously, we were using that Alan Page card. There is the TJ Hawkinson card, but I'm sure he'll probably get an updated card at some point, or maybe a different Vikings tight end. But other than that, I mean, there's just really no holes on the theme team. It's a really solid theme team. Maybe one more pretty good user, user linebacker would be nice, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Boys, if you made it all the way to the end, make sure to hit the like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what theme teams you guys want to see next. Don't play Madden like I do. Okay, that's a little word of advice. Until next time, I will see you fellas later.